Hey folks, welcome back to Pokémon Y. We're here in Dendemil Town, but we're not sticking around. There is a route that I want to check out, and it is back over this way. It's one of the kind of weird arrangements. It's not really how routes are typically arranged in this game, but Route 16 is directly connected to Route 15. I'm not entirely sure why. Anyway, to get onto Route 16, you gotta push this strength boulder. Good thing Petra still has it for the time being. I honestly forgot that was there. And, ooh, there's a sky battle. So, the number one top priority for me on this route is finally, at long last, adding my 5th team member. So I'm going to run around in this grass until I find it. And there it is. It's a Pumpkaboo. Pumpkaboo is a grass ghost Pokemon. And it's very cute. So let's start off with Dana paralyzing it, obvs. And although electric is resisted by grass, I want to be super safe about catching this. So I'm actually just gonna use Nuzzle over and over. And if I need to edit this down, I will. So I'm a little worried about that level gap. Gosh, it starts with Shadow Ball. That's awesome. And Shadow Sneak. Ooh, better watch that Rocky Helmet. Once it's in catching range, I should get Dana out of there so it doesn't hurt itself to death. That would be bad. Alright, actually, let's give this one a shot right now. And what Pokeball do I want to use? I've got all sorts of balls. I've got 30 Premier Balls from my my fashion expeditions. Let's try one of those. I bought a bunch of those to raise my stylishness in Lumiose. Nope. I'm patient. And I've got plenty. Gotcha. Nice. That is our 5th team member at long last. I've been really excited to finally add a new member to the team, diversify what I'm up to a little bit more. So, let's pick a name. It's our first male member of the team, that's something. How about Will? Alright, let's take a look. So, Ghost Grass, as I mentioned before, has the pickup ability. Now I have 2 Pokemon with the pickup ability. Let's say our nature is hasty, increases speed, lowers defense. Although it looks like not the speediest Pokemon on the block. And we've got a couple of really great moves. Shadow Ball and Shadow Sneak primarily, but Bullet Seed will provide me a good way of taking out those Quagsire that have been a thorn in my side. And holding a Miracle Seed. Now, here's one thing about Pumpkaboo. There are actually 4 different sizes of Pumpkaboo. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the largest and most rare of Pumpkaboo. Comes in let's see, small, regular, large, and extra large. And extra large has a deeper cry. And depending on what size of Pumpkaboo it is, its speed and HP stats will be different. Larger is slower, but higher HP. And yeah, this, I believe, is an extra large Pumpkaboo, which has a 1% chance of appearing, so the fact that it's the first Pumpkaboo I ran into, and only the second Pokemon I ran into on the route, that's pretty great. I don't even care that it's hasty. And I know for sure that Will is an extra large or super size Pumpkaboo because he's holding a Miracle Seed, which only the extra large Pumpkaboo hold. So that's really lucky. And I'm gonna I'm gonna go heal so that Will can be prepared for battle. Alright, we are back in action. Let's take on the rest of Mélancolie Path. If you need me to explain what melancholy means, you probably don't know what melancholy means in English. You probably need to brush up on your animes. Anyway, there's a Sky Battle trainer over there, which isn't the best way to break Will into a battle, because he can't fly. But, let's go with it. Ooh, and a Molga. And Molga are definitely worth looking out for. They're electric types. They're super effective against most flying types you throw at it. Bug doesn't resist electric, does it? So let's just do our best with acrobatics. Oh no! Don't do this. Can't believe Nuzzle, my own weapon, has been used against me, and then I just used agility by accident. Misclick, curses. It'll cancel out the paralysis speed drop though, so small victories. Ooh, that's gonna KO, ain't it? Oh no, it's not. All right. Let's see what else she has. A Swellow. Okay, Swellow, normal flying. Not gonna throw too many surprises at you, and I'm not surprised by that, to be honest, right there. So yeah, even if Robin goes down here, which I just used agility again. Not that it matters. I should really be a little more careful about where I'm pressing. I was gonna say, even if Robin doesn't make it through this battle, Vivi can take up the slack. Nice. Alright, good. Alright, not too bad there. One of the difficulties with making Sky Battles is that it's kind of unfair to have the trainer have a lot of Pokemon, since you might not have very many flying types. Anyway, Route 16, Melancholie Way, or Path, or whatever it is. It's distinct in that it has very, very tall grass like this, which you've only seen in a couple other places. So it gives a sense of being a little more overgrown and contributing to that kind of abandoned feeling that you get with a destroyed building up there. Anyway, it looks like there's a rollerblader going around here. Let's say hello. Alright, and this is it. Will's battle debut. It's not a terrible matchup, actually. Delcatty is a normal type, and I'm a ghost type. Which means any of its stab moves are going to be completely ineffective. But my best moves won't work. And not that it matters, because they just brought in a water flying type, which isn't a great matchup for the grass type. And the fact that I haven't leveled up at all and don't have any EVs or anything means that this isn't going to be a super damaging super damaging Shadow Ball, but I'll give it a shot. And they made it safe for me with the Rain Dance. Okay, that's not awful. Let's try the Shadow... I could try the Shadow Sneak, but let's go with the Shadow Ball just because I know that'll be a 2 KO. Oh, except Will didn't live. Alright. Fine. I'm fine. I'm not bitter. Oh, that just reminded me. I'm gonna have to do some Pokemon-Ami with Will after this episode. Probably some super training as well. Oh well, this is an opportunity to get Petra up to 46. Ta-da. And then I'll revive Will, and we might do some bait and switching just for this route. I'm not going to turn the experience share on, because that would, you know, in the process, over-level the rest of my team even more, so... Alright, let's revive. There's another one. Hey there. Again, I have to question roller skating on the grass. Alright, Manectric. Electric type. Again, grass will resist this, so I'm gonna try to keep Will in. Oh, right. Dark moves on a ghost type. Alright. Will not stay in. Definitely bait and switch. So maybe this is what the game expects you to do, like, add a new team member every route, so that you're never actually at a good level. Nice. What's his name? Ollie. Isn't that a skateboarding move, not a roller skating move? I don't know. Alright, gotta loop around here. Feels wrong, actually, not to use my own roller skates. Woo. Is that another sky battle up there? Oh, I don't want to deal with that right now. Not when I just have Vivi. Man, a lot of these Pokemon Rangers seem really insecure, I've noticed. Okay, Crawdaunt, Heart Dark type, so not gonna risk it. As much as I would like to try the Miracle Seed plus Bullet Seed on this thing. Heart Dark type, not feeling confident. Oh, it knocked off my item. Ah, that's why people would use knockoff. That's what the move is. Totally forgot that part. Because it's really useless to use against opponents because they generally don't have held items. In-game, anyway. Anyway, let's try this. That's not good. Okay. That is hardly anything. Does not have a real ground type move? Well, let's switch to our flying type just in case. Our flying type that is currently conscious anyway. Huh. I don't think it has a ground type move. That's weird. Yeah, one unfortunate thing about Pumpkaboo is that they don't actually have levitate, even though they totally look like they're levitating and they're ghosts. Let's keep going here. Whoop, almost missed it. I better do the butt wiggle. Okay, this is a Hex Maniac. She's gonna have ghosts. Will is gonna be super effective against them, and they're going to be super effective against Will. And again, not feeling confident about the odds there. Oh, it's Pumpkaboo versus Pumpkaboo. Also, you might have noticed difference in size and difference in cry. Yeah, higher level. It's gonna have lower HP than me. It might use Shadow Sneak though. Let's go with it. Oh no, it used Bullet Seed because it's bad at video games. Although it's certainly getting good luck with it. Alright, and now, Shadow Sneak. Let's try it. Nice, good. There's our first victory with Will. Not a great experience yield, though. So it seems like a lot of this route is covered in this tall grass. Which makes me wonder if there are hidden items there, or just more hidden trainers. The Red Pokémon Ranger. Man, these Power Rangers seasons are getting weirder and weirder. Alright, there's a Sliggoo. Will doesn't. I just noticed that intro, like, what will do. That's gonna show up every time. And it's gonna look really weird every time. But yeah, Will doesn't have anything particularly great or bad against Sliggoo, but Dana does. And Will's a whole 10 levels behind. Might even need to get a few levels off screen, maybe. I almost feel bad about that given how much I have talked about how easy the game is, but I do like things to be balanced. Why don't we throw down a repel and explore here? Anything? Nothing there. Path over here to another sky battle, and an advanced tip that, if you don't know already, I am shocked. Okay, doesn't look like much. It's just kind of a, I guess maybe a trade-off if you want to go through the grass and risk wild encounters or use up a repel versus encounter trainers. I don't know, it's a nice natural way to make a more maze-like route structure. Another double battle. Very similar double battle to the one at the end of Route 15. And that's actually kind of scary. Yeah, a Gardevoir and an Alakazam? That's tricky. Luckily, I was a little concerned, but then I remembered Petra is part dark, so their psychic moves at least will not be doing anything to her. We still got the fairy moves from that Gardevoir. Okay, alright. Alright, that wasn't as bad as it could have been. But I'm fortunate that I had the moves to take them on. If you didn't have something to deal with psychic type specifically, I could see that battle giving you a hard time. Alright, and I think we've come to the end-ish of Route 15, possibly, or Route 16 rather. They're bookending with the Strength Boulder there. Oh, no, we got a little bit more, alright. Actually, a fair bit more, it looks like. Start with this Fairy Tale girl. Hey, small child. Do battle with me. My first instinct there was to switch over to Robin, but Robin unfortunately is fainted. So you can see they're definitely throwing a lot more fairy types at you right now, it seems. I was hoping the Torment would go away after the Klefki was gone, but alas, that's an actually semi-clever combination. Since Steel's a kind of tough type to get super effectives against, having Torment means the opponent might only be able to get a super effective every other turn. So, neat little bit of design there. Anywho, yes, I think I know what this is, a fishing shack. So, you've seen the old rod, you've seen the good rod. Now, get ready for the super rod. Super rod is the best rod and lets you catch some pretty strong new Pokemon. Anyway, a current mechanic, or I don't know, current. It's a mechanic of fishing in 6th gen is that if you fish in the same spot that's kind of tucked away in a corner over and over and over, you can chain fish, and I think that actually increases chances of finding a shiny. That NPC is telling you about it, and he's like, "Hey, chain fishing is super cool. You want to chain fish, kid?" I'm not going to bother with much fishing, but it exists. Anyway, this is a water type. Looks like there are a couple fishers on this route. I kind of want to see how Will does, so I'm gonna heal. Again, Bullet Seed isn't the greatest move in the world, but it is a grass move. And I do have Miracle Seed, so... Yeah, I'll take that. Especially if luck is on my side. I'll see if we can do it again. Yeah, nice work, Will. Alright, that's one fisherman down. Let's try another. Was he hitting on me? I think he was hitting on me. I mean, he is cute. Ooh, a Whiscash. Whiscash water ground type, which means it's going to be quadruple weak to Bullet Seed. Ooh, that's going to be a strong magnitude, though. Nice. Nice work, Will. It's not doing significantly more than it did to the Poliwhirl, but Whiscash might be a little more defensively oriented. Alright, and I see one more fisherman up there. Why don't I use a potion and then take him on? So you can go for a hat trick. Excuse me, you can dive underwater in certain regions of the world. Thank you very much. Hey, it's Basculin. It's that Pokemon who keeps appearing in my Twitter mentions. So Basculin, it's one of those kind of neat Pokemon that is semi-version-ish exclusive-ish. In Black and White, there were Red Basculin and Blue Basculin, and each one was kind of exclusive to a corresponding version, but you could very rarely find the other one. Red one's better. Anyway, that Soak move made Will a water type, which means Bullet Seed is no longer stab move. Just for safety, I am going to have Dana finish this thing off. Could use another potion, and use Bullet Seed a couple more times, but I'm fine doing this. It just saves us some time. Alright, Basculin out of the way. Ah, his name's Finn. I like it. It's good. Alright, anything up on this northern sector? A dive ball, alright. That ain't nothing. And you could probably... Ooh, hey. Probably ride up that waterfall once you have the capability and find something cool. Is it in the water? Where is it? Oh, it's probably in the middle here. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's a little anticlimactic, actually. Could have at least been a super repel. But yeah, this looks like the end of Route 16. And where is it gonna pop us back out? Stay tuned for just a couple seconds. And ta-da, we are back in Lumio City. We've made a full circuit. It's kind of pointless to make this full circuit because there's really nothing in Lumios for us other than the boutique. But it's the thought that counts. And it gives me a Pokemon Center to stop at, so good place to end the episode. And that wraps up our adventure on Route 16. We got a new team member who's gonna do a little bit of super training and Pokemon Me off screen. But I'm very excited. I'm very excited to have Will on the team. And if you're wondering about Will's evolution, we'll get to that. Don't worry. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.